What's up, squad? It's your Squid. I made this video a two-parter just because the original video I'm reacting to goes for 27 minutes. My camera only records for 30 minutes without shooting itself, and I figured I'm probably going to be talking for more than an additional 3 minutes throughout this entire thing, like pausing and stuff like that. But yeah, these guys are my patrons. Please consider becoming a patron of mine. Let's just get straight into part one, shall we? Okay, so I do feel a little bit bad because Danica Patrick, I feel like I've given a lot of heat to because she's been in a lot of my crash videos and all that sort of stuff. And now she's the first bust video I'm watching, right? So I do feel a little bit bad, and I promise you I am going to watch a Danica Patrick highlights video as well at some point because I feel like that's only fair. But yeah, I figured because I've spoken about her so much and the fact that she gets in crashes a lot and all that sort of stuff, it would be a good video for us to first get into. I already showed you earlier today what makes a bust. If you haven't seen that video, go poke around my channel, click on the Motorsport playlist. It'll be the video before this one in that playlist for what like constitutes a bust for this guy. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. While you're there, hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. I'm only like 1,100 away or so, but I need about 10 a day if I'm going to get there and hit my goal. So do me a solid, and if you've already hit subscribe, send me to a mate, get them to do the same. That'd be dope. Thanks.
That, quite honestly, I've been avoiding for the longest time. But on the 1-year anniversary of this channel's first upload, I decided, you know what, I'm not going to duck and dodge this anymore. I'm going to do it big. This is by far the most requested NASCAR Bus video on this channel to date. So here it is, folks, NASCAR Bus, Danica Patrick. So let's get into it. Before we get into NASCAR, we first have to get into IndyCar. Obviously, everyone knows she was absolutely horrible when it comes to NASCAR, but IndyCar is a much different story. In fact, she was actually pretty good, and I know a lot of you aren't going to admit that, but that's the truth. Don't believe me? Just listen to IndyCar expert David Land.
Like most modern racing drivers, Danica Patrick's career began in go-karts. Her opportunity in cars would have to come across the pond, racing Formula Fords in Europe and Great Britain. But her big break would come in 2002 when she was signed to race for Bobby Rahaal's team, the 1986 Indianapolis 500 winner. She would race for the team in the Barber Dodge Pro Series as well as the CART Toyota Atlantic Championship. By 2005, Rahaal decided she was ready for the big time, moving her up to the IRL IndyCar Series team alongside defending Indianapolis 500 winner Buddy Rice and Vitor Meira. Patrick would become an overnight sensation at that year's Indianapolis 500, dueling in the last 10 laps of the race with eventual winner Dan Wheldon. And although Patrick finished 4th in the race, she instantly became the face of the series, as much of the marketing and promotion of the series suddenly became centered around her. In 2007, Patrick would make the jump to Andretti Green Racing.
That's just gratuitous, you know?
Considered the best team in IndyCar racing. And the next year, she would finally deliver on her promise, winning her first race and becoming the first female to win a major open-wheel race in Motegi, Japan. However...
Like, I'm sure there aren't pictures of fucking Dale Earnhardt in a Speedo, you know what I mean? Like, that makes no sense to me, you know? Just because she's a chick, I'll get your tits out, Dale. Fucking what? But anyway,
this victory would go
try
down
and concentrate on the racing.
One in IndyCar competition, as Patrick struggled to find success in the post-Champ Car Indy Racing League merger, which featured strong competition from drivers such as Will Power and Graham Rahal. Add to this that Patrick fell prey to a flirtation that afflicted many open-wheel drivers in this era, the fame and fortune of NASCAR racing. Her final full IndyCar season was 2011, and of course you may remember this year's Indianapolis 500 as her final open-wheel race, where she unfortunately ended in the wall. That being said, by no means could Danica Patrick in any logical capacity be considered an IndyCar bust. She will never be remembered as one of the all-time great drivers in IndyCar racing, but she was a genuinely fast driver.
She was alright, obviously.
To win on a weekly basis for a couple of years. And that's more than most people can say that have strapped into one of these cars. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for her NASCAR career.
When Danica Patrick announced she would race in the NASCAR Nationwide Series, it was going to be on a part-time basis. And it wasn't for some field filler team, it was with arguably the best team in all of the Nationwide Series, Junior Motorsports, which is owned by the most popular driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Nice.
Despite not having any sort of experience racing in stock cars, there was some optimism here, at least for me, that she would do somewhat well. Well, that was quickly squandered away.
There he gets the wall, there he gets the wall, against the wall, against the wall, against the wall.
Whack. Pretty sure I heard him say against the wall about 25 times just then, but here's what it is. You know what, maybe I won't do this in 2 parts considering I've been recording for 20-something minutes already, but I'll try and squeeze it in.
Yeah, he does turn down just a little bit, but they're going into the corner, so he has to make the arc. And you see the rubbered up part right there on the bottom of the racetrack. That's where he was going, and it looks like she was trying to beat him to the punch.
She got real high, 3 and 4. Probably not sure exactly what's going on, and then bam, there goes the tire. God, that's pretty
Whack.
good. Definitely turn around. Yeah, the last few laps should have been even higher and higher, and that tire was probably going down somewhat, and then just lets go as that loads up coming out of 4.
Well, obviously it blew. Yeah, it blew.
Somebody got in the back of James Busher, looks like maybe Carmichael, and then
Whack.
forced
Oh.
him, Busher into the...
There's nothing you can do. When everyone's that close, there's just fuck all you can do, you know?
Let's see what happens here, guys. Just got it.
It's a whole different beast to open wheel racing. You're bumping and you're grinding, you know what I mean? Like you're jostling for space where you wouldn't with open wheel racing because you just, like it's a death sentence, you know, but...
You can see Mike Wallace kind of got separated. He tried
Oh,
to
fire.
a little bit of air. He and Danica got together, and then that just created a big mess. I ain't seeing that many good race cars getting torn up.
You guys just get tires on it really quick.
See, trying to
Just
make
get
that
tires on it real quick,
just
like...
a little too loose to make that happen. Yeah, that's more than just like
cheese gratering along the fucking wall.
She would have a combined 3 top 10s in her 2 seasons running part-time.
Why is she being interviewed by a woman as well? Like, I mean, that woman probably has a lot of credentials and everything, but given I've never seen her or heard of her, maybe I don't think she actually does. Like, if she's being interviewed about NASCAR there, interview her by a legend, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
No.
Wait, no, it hasn't been 20 minutes. It's minus 20 minutes. Ha! I'm an idiot. I was like, how has it been 20 minutes already? It hasn't been 20 minutes already. The video's not even halfway through. I confused myself. I will do it in 2 parts. Shut up, Julian.
As well as doing a part.
good race cars getting torn up.
You guys just get tires on it really quick.
See, trying to make that wide arc with the car just a little too loose to make that happen. Yeah, that's more than just slight contact right there. She's got some bent parts.
She would have a combined 3 top 10s in her 2 seasons running part-time.
That's not horrible.
We're right around done with some of these Bus Series videos, but no, not this one. We're not even close. So Danica Patrick decided she would go full-time in the Nationwide Series in 2012, as well as doing a part-time schedule in the Cup Series. And once again, it's not with some field filler team, it is with one of the top teams in Stewart-Haas. Man, it just goes to show that having money and popularity can get you in any sort of Cup Series ride. Doesn't mean you're going to do good, though.
Yeah, watch the run these drivers get that are lined up. Here comes Dale Earnhardt Jr. right there in the 88. Watch the run.
Oh, there she goes. Oh, she hit that wall hard. That's fucking rough.
And she's all right after a hard crash, and the caution flag is out.
Seen a lot of tandem drafting, seen a lot of pack racing, and about every caution we've seen, or at least the last couple anyway, has been bump drafting going wrong.
Yeah, right there.
Man, you don't do that in open wheel.
She got hit behind pretty hard, too hard at that part of the racetrack, but she also will learn a lesson from that. She had the opportunity just to turn it left and lock it down. Probably wouldn't have been much damage, just get 4 tires.
He's thinking you guys are driving NASCAR.
Just got a little tap in
Sal?
the back end.
Believe that might have been Elliott Sadler, 33.
Elliott Sadler gave me just a little tap.
Oh, right into him. Ouch.
Right there, she gets some damage, but then watch her go down. Jimmy's car's towed, but watch her right here, right between those 2 cars.
Right on you, inside the...
What the hell do they do that for? Like, I'm 5 laps down.
And if that wasn't bad enough, then things...
They're not even worried about you, Dale.
To get weird?
But you're mad at me.
Oh, no. How can I be mad at you? You're too cute.
I'm greedy. I want to keep everything I can till the end. I hate to have to key if somebody can tell you that I don't have enough.
I thought that you had an endless supply.
No, I wish.
That's creepy.
Oh, my sources are wrong then.
Yeah, I agree with that guy, whoever that guy was. Like, obviously not helping it. Like, I, you know, cut some shit about the bikini stuff, but like, obviously she's not helping herself there. Not helping herself there at all.
They make contact, but he's still up and around. He's down there on the bottom.
You know, you and I talked about this. That lower car just flat gets loose. This is something that happens all the time, but this tire is so hard to stand this new track. She just lost it getting
That's her fault.
Yeah.
Brad Sweet didn't do anything there. Anything wrong.
Oh boy, I spilled this. No, look out.
Wow.
She's gone.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
That's it.
That'll do.
Michael Annette also down there.
That's annoying.
Oh, 15, Jeffrey Arnold.
Reckon
Danica. And more.
Danica and more.
I'm back here.
Oh, just out she goes again.
Inside. That's it.
Just bumped into him. And he smacked into you. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a wreck there.
Big move on the start, but you kind of tell that he wasn't going to have that, and it just locked up the brakes. Looked like he had a lot of rear brake in the car.
Yeah, she didn't. That's just
Someone's shoe.
someone's shoe.
And then here comes Danica. And bam, drop kicks it.
Wow.
Looks like there's no serious damage.
Something's wrong with my steering.
Oh no.
That is the 59 of Kyle Kelly turning Danica.
She didn't have many friends in the comp, did she? Like, she's bumping and grinding a lot.
Yeah, that's real unfortunate, because she did have an incredible race. To be on the lead lap at 435 lap.
Danica was running in the 19th position.
Right there. Roll the line if you can.
White, clear.
There's no place for Brad to go.
Yeah, he's got nothing to do. Like, he's got nowhere to go. He just has to go up.
Scrapes the wall as well, but it looks like he's
Ouch.
able to go on.
Castle going for a slide.
Okay, we did not hit anything. Did not hit anything.
Spilling shit all over the track.
Racing and learn how to wreck someone without wrecking yourself.
Danica Patrick into the wall. Spinning back down into traffic. Richard Childress Racing comes to a close at Phoenix. He slides to the finish line. And Craig's behind him. Keselowski threads the needle as cars.
Oh, right up the back.
I don't understand why they didn't put the caution there.
For 2012 Xfinity stats with us, 0 wins, 0 top 5s, 4 top 10s.
Not quite at halfway.
Finishing 18.8 and would finish 10th in the standings. For 2012 part-time stats in the Cup Series, it's literally 0 across the board and with an average finish of 28.3. So after having all those
Not a good result.
part-time stint in the Cup Series in 2012, Stewart-Haas decided you're ready for the big time. Let's move you up to the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series.
She just real good mates with Tony Stewart or what?
Might be taking a turn for the better. She would go on to win the 2013 Daytona 500 pole, as well as being the first female to lead a lap in the Daytona 500.
Nice.
Take a good look, because we are never going to see this for the rest of the video. What was soon to follow would be 5 years of, I don't even really know how to describe it, sadness or ineptitude. I don't know, just take a look.
She and her Stewart-Haas teammate Ryan Newman, now both those cars pretty well destroyed
Oh, that's fucked up.
Tire issues.
That's
But
rough.
Carl pointed out earlier, it's almost like their cars were driving similar. Obviously, both of them had the same problems. You can see it right here. Just dead in the middle, turn forward, the car just goes straight.
It's under Kenny Schrader right here, and Kenny just really pinches her down, and Danica spins the car out to stay off of Schrader.
Yeah, she was as low on the racetrack as she could go.
Yeah, not much you can do there, is there? Jesus, look at that flippage.
And Mike, she said her car is consistent at both.
I am going to pause it there though, and this part one of Danica Patrick bust, because I don't want it to get to a half hour long and have it cut out and miss all that sort of stuff. But yeah, these guys are my patrons. Please consider becoming a patron. Patreon is a really good avenue of turning some of your money into my money so I can spend it on shit, and I like doing that, so please consider doing that as well, and I'll add your name to that list. But yeah, this is cool. I'm going to get straight into it and get straight on with it and whatnot. Double parters are good. I like your clicks. Clicks are good. But yeah, thanks for watching. If this is the first time you have stumbled across me, you guys are my future. So hit subscribe, do me a solid. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subs by the end of the year. Can't do it without you. So yeah, I'll see you guys when I look at you. You'll see me when you look at me. Thanks for watching.